Hi, I'm Chuck Gilmore with Power to Sing, and this is Power to Sing's first live broadcast to YouTube. So welcome. I'm Chuck Gilmore, and I'm going to try and make a go of this. This is my very first one live on YouTube. So let me just, I have a special announcement today. First of all, want to let you know that this is live, but it will be embedded on YouTube and probably on maybe on a couple other locations. And if you're watching this later on, then you're watching it after the fact. It's not live. However, there still should be a lot of value to this. If I have some Not if. I have some exciting news for you today, and that is that I'm going to be doing some live broadcasting. Now, the advantage of something like that is that we can do question and answer and so forth. Now, on YouTube, I'm going to have to figure out how that works. I know there's a way to do it, but we're going to be. Now I'm not even sure that you were hearing me. Let me start again. That's welcome to live broadcasting. I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you a story about live anything, mainly my experience from live theater. But let me back up a little bit in case I'm going to repeat this again in case I wasn't being heard. So I'm going to repeat my introduction. If you're tuning in right now, this is a live broadcast with Power to Sing. It's Power to Sing Live #1. And if you're watching or rewatching afterwards, it was live and it's now a video. If you're watching this after the fact, but you can watch it when it's convenient to you. Now, I have an announcement. It's exciting news. I'm going to be doing live broadcasting, and it's going to get better than this in the future, but everybody has to start, right? I hope you'll be patient with me. And I am not going to be posting 2 videos on YouTube every week. I'll be posting every Friday in the fashion that I've been doing. As you know, there's about 112 videos on there, and I've got well over, I think there's 103 episodes, and now I've got 4 episodes into question and answer. We'll continue that, but just once a week instead of doing one every Tuesday and every Friday. However, I am doing live broadcasting, which means that you'll be able to tune in live as well as then catch this later on, whether I embed it into YouTube or whether we embed it into Facebook. And I'm hoping that I can take these and also include them on my vlog as well. So I'll be broadcasting live weekly. As of right now, I would like to do this every Tuesday afternoon live at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That's 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 noon Pacific in the U.S. Also, I'll be broadcasting. My plan is to broadcast periodically throughout the week in different groups. I might be just broadcasting on Power to Sing's Facebook. There's a group Facebook, and I would like to encourage you to subscribe on that so you get notified if I'm going to go live. And then there is also a private group, which are the members are those who are students who have purchased the course Sing Higher Than Ever Before. So I'll be broadcasting to them as well, but that won't be generally known by the larger audience unless you become a member of that group, which you can. So there are perils to live broadcasting, as you've already seen, right? So first of all, this is a green screen. You probably can tell that I have this black background. I think it's kind of cool. I'll probably sometime in the future invest in some scenes so that you have something different in the background. But starting out, just do it this black background against a green screen. But the perils are like live theater. I perform at a theater known as Centerpoint Legacy Theater, and it's a beautiful facility. It's located in Centerville, Utah, and it's got just a gorgeous interior. It's roomy, spacious, 520 seats downstairs, and then there's a beautiful balcony upstairs. They did such a great job on this. Everything is close, and so it's just an ideal. It's 7 minutes away from my home, so that's why I do regular theater there. Let me just tell you this story. I was talking about the perils of anything live. We can have a saying in theater, welcome to live theater, because you never know what's going to happen. So on my closing night for The King and I, there was a pop, loud pop, and Anna's mic went out. So I moved closer to her so that she could project into my mic, and I spoke and realized that my mic was also dead. So closing night, our mics go dead, and this is the beginning of a long scene. So we both started projecting very loudly to fill that auditorium you saw a second ago. And then suddenly in the middle of my lines, so this was only a couple of minutes later, right in the middle of my lines, there was the lights all went out in the theater and the power went off. So there was this kind of gasp in the audience. And then suddenly there was another kind of crackle or popping sound, and the lights came back on, and so did our microphones. So fortunately, we both stayed in character, and the show went on. But so the point is, welcome to live theater. You just never know what's going to happen. You never know what to expect, and some things you don't have any control over. We had no control over the tech issues, and so I can expect that I'll be right in the middle of a broadcast and the internet's going to fluctuate or things going to freeze up, and any number of things can happen in the live setting. So let's explore this together. It's going to be very fun, I think, and I certainly will be at my vulnerable best. Okay. So what are the benefits, with all the benefits of live theater and the mistakes and the missteps and the technology problems and so forth, they can combine to sabotage it. So welcome to live broadcasting, at least on the level that I am at right now, which you could say is a beginner level. First day, right? That's pretty beginner. So here are some of the benefits I hope that you're going to get from the live broadcast format from me. First and foremost, eventually I'm going to be set up so that I'm going to be able to take questions from you on the fly, so that I'll be able to see a question that you're sending to me off of a Facebook comment, or a question that you sent to me from from Facebook and any other places that I end up broadcasting to. Right now, I'm pretty much planning on the Facebook or YouTube or Facebook. So the interaction for me is like key. It's number one. I really want to be able to reach out and answer questions and determine with you, what your needs are now and how I can help you. I'm hoping that some of this is entertaining, educational. I want to help my students, and my listeners, and my subscribers, and I want to help you sing higher with beauty, confidence, and power. Of course, you've heard that before, right? I hope that we build a stronger relationship with each other. Already, I've had an opportunity to interview Katarina from Thailand, and it was great, and I'm getting to know her better, and it's very exciting to be able to do this with more and more of my students and subscribers. So I'm going to be building relationships throughout the world with you. I want to build a stronger connection between us, and that's a part of that rapport building. I want to have questions and answers. I want to just do a broadcast where I say, okay, here's the opening. Here's my opening. Now, what do you want to know? What do you want to talk about? And for example, I've got a keyboard with me right here, and so we'll be able to do some things. I think I'll be able to demonstrate for you something right online. Also in the future, I want to do Skype interviews. So we'll have, and that's what I did with Katerina. We had a side by side, and so you can be watching these interviews and sending in questions and so forth. So I think it's going to be really exciting. And I want to have various guests interviewed. Maybe I've got some different connections throughout the industry, and I want to bring in experts in particular areas of singing or songwriting or record contracts and so forth. So be able to provide these kinds of interviews, and then they can become banked in on my website, and so you can go and watch those anytime, or banked on YouTube, or banked on and live inside Facebook, and any other special information or announcements. So the moral of the story is that there's sure to be snafus at first, especially as I'm learning the ropes, but there's a certain excitement about being live, right? You just never know what's going to happen, like being on stage. So welcome to live broadcasting. You try and control as much as you can, right? You don't want to just go willy-nilly, so you want to do as much as you can to put your best foot forward. And you want to sing the best that you know how. When you want to know your voice is going to work when you need it and when you're performing. So one way to do that is to determine your vocal type. You've heard me talk about this before. And then start practicing the exercises for your particular vocal type, because this is how you're going to make the fastest progress. This is how you're going to eliminate the weaknesses in your voice. This is how you're going to get balance quickly in your voice. And this is how you're going to have confidence and control in your performing. And so I want you to go to powertosing.com and see if I can bring this up right now, and so you can take a look at it. Let's give it a shot here and see if this works. Okay, so you've been to if you haven't been to powertosing.com, this is it. You can go to the home page and take the power test. This is a vocal test. And so the vocal test, you come here and you start this recording, and it's a piano accompaniment, and then you sing. Let me see. I've never tried it before in this setting. Let's just see if I can get it to work. All right, that's the recording, and I'll start the playback. And so this is an explanation of. I'm going to change this to the women because I explained some things to the men. So you can see that. So you do the ahs on the 5-tone ah, and then you turn this little thing off here, and that stops the recording. And then you put your name on there, and then you can replay it to listen to what's going on. And you say, okay, well, it recorded, and then you send it. So when you send it, it's going to tell me now that you can't do that because I didn't have the name on it. But it will come to me. Now, that's only if you need to do that. Really, it's actually, I have to confess, it's pretty hard to get, to have. I'm just saying that yesterday I had 70 emails. Okay, so if you can do this, what I'd like for you to do is just replay it and then listen to it and answer these questions. Does it feel like feel or sound like I'm yelling, straining, or forcing my? You answer the question. Yeah, it did, kind of. Does it feel like there's something stopping me? Definitely. I can't go any higher than a certain point. Did it suddenly crack or break? No, not for me. And so on. You go down and answer these. You submit your answers and put your email in and then submit it. And then you will get an email that will give you your vocal type. There's 4 different vocal types. You'll be pull chest, high larynx. You'll be light chest, no chest, or flip falsetto, or mix. And so once you get that, then go to the Knowledge Center. And on the Knowledge Center, on the website, there's these different pages here. Go right to the page that is your vocal type. Let's say you're pull chest, high larynx. And there's some videos all about what is pull chest, high larynx. These are exercises specifically for your vocal type, which is mine, by the way, pull chest, high larynx. That's what I tend to do when I sing, and that's why these exercises are good. But this is the case with all of the different vocal types. You've got videos about what it is. You've got a video of exercises and how to do them. And then you have some mashup examples. So here's a mashup of different artists who are professional singers who tend to pull their chest voice and have a high larynx. And there are similar videos for all the other vocal types. Then you can go and download these. There's free exercises for you to download. You push this little yellow button and it downloads the exercises to your computer. So that's the thing that is going to give you you're going to make progress faster by doing the exercises that are specific for your vocal type. So once again, thank you for joining me on this live broadcast. I hope that you're as excited about this as I am, and I hope you maintain your excitement. Go to Power to Sing, take that vocal test, and get your vocal type, and then let's start working on those and start making progress on your voice. So I want to put this little additional lower third here. You've all have seen that in my videos. I'm Chuck Gilmore with Power to Sing. You can sing higher with beauty, confidence, and power. I know that's the case because it's happened to me. It's happened to hundreds of my students, and so I wish you all the best. I hope that what we're going to provide here, in addition to the over 100 videos on YouTube, that the live broadcasting is going to be a way that we can further connect and really get down to certain issues that are mysterious to you, and that I can answer them live online, and we can really help. So thank you very much. You can sing higher with beauty, confidence, and power. I'm Chuck Gilmore. I'll see you soon. Thanks.